to ride a Honda scooter?
First, select shirt pant combo.
We suggest this or this. Next, select appropriate shoes. We suggest 2.
Then choose a scooter that best expresses your individuality. There are many sizes and colors.
And always wear your helmet.
Honda scooters. They're everything but ordinary.
I never thought I'd see him again.
I've never gotten over it.
I never knew you'd be the one to make me feel again those crazy carefree days, those crazy crayon days. Crayons, go on and go. Crayons, go on and
The dawn is breaking, and it begins again. The spirit lives on, with pride in the past and footsteps to the future.
Oh, my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country.
Here they learn more about life than about knots and merit badges.
Friendly, courteous, kind, obedient.
Keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
In these young people, America is celebrating a spirit that has contributed to the character of our nation for more than 75 years. Here's where courage and teamwork, independence and interdependency are born in young people. This year, the Boy Scouts of America will celebrate their Diamond Jubilee from 1910 to 1985. Be part of Scouting, because America is returning to the values Boy Scouts never left.
Well, I started fishing when I was 8 years old with my father.
For over 40 years, Reg Alley has been getting up before the sun to fish for lobster.
I would say there's many alleys up here as there is green grass.
Jonesport depends on the water for its livelihood, and its people depend on the Coast Guard to mark the way around the rugged coastline and to be there whenever there's trouble.
Well, you're speaking about the Coast Guard going out in heavy weather. We had a storm back here in February a few years ago, and they clocked the wind here in Jonesport 100 miles an hour, and the Coast Guard was out that night on patrol. And if it had been me, I think I'd tied myself in the bed.
The town of Jonesport thinks highly of the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard thinks highly of Jonesport, too. Just ask the station commander, Arthur Alley. He's Reg's son, Jonesport, Maine, just one of the coasts we guard. Find out more about the Coast Guard and the Coast Guard Reserve. Call toll-free.
In the next session of Divorce Court.
All of a sudden, Kathy demanded that I quit the pipeline and settle down. I couldn't believe it.
He wouldn't even visit except when he got bored or there was a shortage of women to pick up on the line.
One time I came back to find her belly way up to there. She had been 6 months pregnant and never bothered to tell me, probably because I wasn't the father.
She would have sold those kids in a minute to the highest bidder.
If he wants to run around, he can do it without a wife sitting at home waiting for him.
Monday at 5 on TV5.
This is William Fred Scott. Appreciation for the fine arts in Georgia has to begin in our public schools. These Gwinnett County public school students are preparing to share their talents at Tapestry, a week-long festival of music and art which begins March 18th, and at Mosaic, an April 27 writing fair for students of all ages. Let's support our youth as they develop talents they'll enjoy throughout their lives.
The United Negro College Fund helps turn dreams into achievements.
We want to give our best to people must let's get forward and out.
WAGA TV, Atlanta.
We invite you to join us now for a moment of reflection.
It's a basic human need to belong, to make a difference, to matter who we are, where we are in the midst of every day, not just once in a while in life, to have something to which we can give our allegiance and from which we can derive a sense of direction and purpose, something from which we can have a real sense that we do belong, and not only belong for what we appear to be, but for who we really are, to be accepted for who we are. And this entails, of course, being known for who we are. For many persons, this would be assumed to happen in families, where you grow up and are known from the first moment of your life